once you are labeled a survivor, most people around you, they just have no idea that you're still struggling. And don't get me wrong, we are so grateful that we survived, but surviving is not thriving.
And that's our core mission, to empower you to love yourself and know you are stronger and more beautiful than ever before. We see you, we understand, and we are here to help.
Hi, my name is Dana. My breast cancer diagnosis was stage 3, hormone positive. It'll be 4 years in December that I was diagnosed. My husband and I noticed it looked weird on my left side. I didn't feel a lump or anything, but there was some dimpling. And my husband said, you really need to go to get it checked out. And my yearly at my gynecologist was coming up, so I went. She didn't notice anything irregular, so kind of put my mind at ease. My husband said, she really said there's nothing wrong? I said, yeah. And it was definitely looked weird. And I was due for my mammogram about a month later. So then I went for my mammogram. They did a sonogram, and the woman who was doing the sonogram said, the doctor wants to come in and talk to you. And right then and there, I knew. So they came in and they said, we can't definitely say, but it does look like cancer. And from then on, I don't even remember. I just collapsed. And that's when all the appointments started being made. The biopsy, finding an oncologist, breast surgeon. And at that time, one of my close friends was also going through it. And she ended up passing away while I was still going through treatment. So it was horrible. Because my tumor was so big, they said it was probably growing for 10 years. And I was only 42 when I was diagnosed. Very good health, no family history. They decided they wanted to do chemo first to shrink it. So I went through months and months of horrible chemo. I gained 45 pounds from chemo, lost my hair, which was the hardest part. Couldn't really be there for my kids because I was too sick. My husband had to take care of everything. When chemo was over, I decided that I was only going to have a single mastectomy. So I had that done, and they found that it had spread to my lymph nodes. So then it was time for radiation. So I did about 34 rounds of radiation, severe burns everywhere. And then it was time for reconstruction. I decided I was going to do the DIEP flap. And then I decided while they were going to do that, I asked my breast surgeon to just remove the other one as well, because I didn't want to have to worry about it. So they did, and I had a lot of complications with the surgery. I had to go back in for many surgeries. I had a lot of infections. I'm still very deformed. I'm actually going in for another surgery December 9th. And then I decided I was going to have my ovaries removed, so I had my ovaries removed. So in 2 years, I've had 7 surgeries, going for my 8th. So I'm tired of being cut. The hair was the biggest thing because I always had long, beautiful hair. So the hardest part was having my kids see me bald. When they were little, they used to love brushing my hair and playing with my hair, and then they couldn't do that anymore. So I really never wanted to leave my house. Once treatment was over and I decided it was time to get the weight off, I'm a gym rat. I'm there 6 days a week, 2 hours at a clip. That's my therapy, and that has helped me gain back some self-confidence. But it's changed me in so many good ways too. Every morning I wake up and I thank God that I woke up. I do things that I never would have done if I wasn't diagnosed, because I know that life can end tomorrow. Like this. Never in a million years would I have done something like this. very emotional. Very emotional. It's definitely stepping out of my comfort zone. Definitely nothing I have ever experienced before in my life. You guys are awesome. Just trust them, let them do their thing, and let yourself just be open to the experience. You just can't let it have that power over you, but you have to let yourself feel bad for yourself for a little bit, but then you gotta crawl out of that hole and come back. I hope I inspire other people to do this. Thank you guys so much. It meant a lot to me.